בעזרת השם, הוא הפרק י"ג, פסוק כ"א. חטאים תרדף רעה, ואת הצדיקים ישלם טוב. The חטאים run after the רעה, right? ואת הצדיקים ישלם טוב, get paid, get rewarded good. So the Gaon says like this, and this is similar to what we saw earlier in Pasuk Vav, when it says Verisha tesalev hatat. What did we say there? Because a person is missing mitzvot aseh, right? The fact that he's not doing the mitzvot aseh, that's putting him in a path where he's going to end up doing the lot aseh. So says the Gaon here also the same thing. Bigral achataim, and the chataim, who are the chataim? The chataim are the ones that are consciously not doing mitzvot aseh, are being mevatel the mitzvot aseh. It says, by this behavior, teradef lidei ra'ah. The ra'ah runs after that person. It's like a negative energy. It's called the ra'ah. Right? If you recall, the Mitzrim told the Mizki ra'ah ken neged einechem, ken? That they saw that there was this influence of the mazal that's called ra'ah, that was in front of the Bnei Israel, that was about to that was going to hurt them. Ra'ah here, it's the negative energy and aura that the person creates when he is proactively doing something negative. So you would say that a bitul aseh is not negative, and זה לא נכון, because we bring korbanot on bitul aseh, right? So when we don't do a mitzvah aseh, it triggers a negative energy. That negative energy is called ra'ah. And when there is a lot of that ra'ah, of that negative energy now it becomes like a force around him that attracts the averot. And which averot lo ta'aseh. It becomes like a magnetic force that pushes the person to do averot lo ta'aseh. Chataim teradef, the chataim at the end there, right? The chataim, the ones that are mevatel the aseh, are pursued by the ra'ah. Ve'tzadikim yeshalem tov. However, HaKadosh Baruch Hu, right, rewards the tzaddikim with good. And what does it mean, good? What is good? The mitzvot are good. The pasuk says, yes, pasuk Kaf Zayin Perek Yud Aleph, Shoher Tov Yevakesh Ratzon. And Tov there was referring to the mitzvot. So the Tov, Shlomo HaMelech refers to mitzvot as Tov. And when a person is a tzaddik and does the mitzvot, Kadosh Baruch Hu praise him with Tov, with more mitzvot. It's like you have compounded interest, you have compounded mitzvot. Right? The mitzvot keep on growing. And that's what Chachamim say, right? Mitzvah goreret mitzvah. So here Shlomo HaMelech says, what is mitzvah goreret mitzvah? that when you do a mitzvah, Kadosh Baruch Hu wants to give you a reward. Now, if he gives you a reward to that mitzvah, then that's the end. But if he gives you another mitzvah, then not only you get the reward of the mitzvah that you did, but now by rewarding you with another mitzvah, you get now the opportunity to get another reward, right? Another facet to that pasuk says the Gaon is based on what the Zohar says. The Zohar says that the Kadosh Baruch Hu has rahamanut on the hataim, on the people that are actively doing canceling mitzvot aseh. So hataim teradev ra'a, the ra'a is pursuing the hataim, meaning Kadosh Baruch Hu sees that the choteh is about to now drown into the lo ta'aseh. Says HaKadosh Baruch Hu kotef oto. HaKadosh Baruch Hu takes him away from this world. She'amut zakai. Better that he dies with positive actions and the negative. Now there is a bank of years that were not used by this choteh. Says the Gaon, that's what Shlomo HaMelech is referring to, the tov that Hashem gives to the tzaddikim. So now those years that were not used by the choteh are not now transferred to the tzaddikim. But to who? Which tzaddik? To the tzaddik that was involved in trying to bring back that person to teshuvah, by trying to teach him and rebuked him. That's a second limud in that pasuk. The third limud in that pasuk in the second limud, there's something very interesting here. HaKadosh Baruch Hu does rachamim with the choteh by taking him before he sins too much. And how does he reward the tzaddik who tried to save the choteh? What does it mean? Why, by saving the choteh, what would he have done? He would have given the choteh the opportunity to live longer. Midah keneged midah. He tried to say to help the choteh take advantage of the years that he had potentially. The choteh did not listen. So now those years are coming to benefit the tzaddik. So the tzaddik who valued those years of opportunity to serve HaKadosh Baruch Hu by trying to be machzir b'tshuva the choteh, is now benefiting from those years himself. And that's the sachar, that's how HaKadosh Baruch Hu pays the tzaddik. So lechaora, we find in this pasuk a segula to arichut yamim, to prolong life, and not just to live your fullest potential of life, but to add on to what was supposed to be, what was given to you, extra years. That's the power of kiruv.
Pays you no matter what.
Yes. The third Hidush here so go on as another dimension. It says Hataim teradef ra'a. The Hataim, right, are pursued by the Ra'a. Which Ra'a? We have to see. Vet tzaddikim yeshalem tov, and Hashem, He rewards the tzaddikim with tov. Which tov? So it says the Gaon like this. He says the tzaddik, by default, if he's a tzaddik, it's because he's trying to influence the choteh. Now the choteh decides not to listen. That's why he's a choteh, because he rejects the effort of the tzaddik. So what happens? The choteh does not value what the tzaddik wants to do, which is what? Teshuvah, do mitzvot, right? The tzaddik wants the choteh to do mitzvot, and the choteh does not value those mitzvot. And what is the choteh valuing? His lo ta'aseh, his averot, right? By not doing the mitzvot aseh, which lead to do the lo ta'aseh. So what does HaKadosh Baruch Hu does? No problem. You want the ra'ah, right? And this is what you're holding on to, the choteh. So not only you will have your ra'ah, but now the ra'ah of the tzaddik is coming on you. And the tzaddik that is moser nefesh to try to be machzir b'tshuva the choteh is now benefiting from the mitzvot that the choteh did, because the choteh doesn't want these mitzvot. He's not interested in these mitzvot. So the choteh that's pushing away the mitzvot and holding on to the averot is triggering now a swap, yes, based on the decision that he made. And why that tzaddik? Because that tzaddik is the one that benefited. He's the one that put the effort, right, in trying to save the Rasha. Another hidush in that pasuk. The Gaon says, someone have used the word teradef, right? To be pursued. What does it mean? That means that there's a force running after the choteh, where Yeshalem is going to pay. It's in the control of the payer, the one that's paying, right? Whenever he wants to pay, the tov is going to be paid. But the rodev, the teradef, mashma, that there's a force running after the choteh. Says Shlomo HaMelech, when the choteh, because of that negative energy that we spoke in the first hidush, becomes now a magnetic force of the sitra hara, of the impurity, of the negative forces. And those negative forces speed up the punishment of the action of the choteh. However, the tzaddik, who pays the tzaddik? HaKadosh Baruch Hu pays the tzaddik, right? Hashem rewards the tzaddik. But HaKadosh Baruch Hu knows when to reward. So he's not going to pay him where the payment will not be full or benefited to its fullest extent. So he's going to wait for the tzaddik to cleanse himself from any impurity or any averot, and only then will he reward the tzaddik with the full reward. It's like wine, yes? You don't want to pour beautiful wine and in a cup that's dirty. First, you clean the cup, and when the cup is fully clean and perfect, then you put the wine in it. Any questions? Next pasuk, pasuk kavbet. Tov yanhil benebanim. The good is passed on to the grandchildren. V'tzafun atzadikim hel hote. And the hell, the reward of the hote, of the sinner, is hidden for the tzaddikim, for the tzaddik. So bnei banim, you have to know that perot is referring to children, offsprings. So he says like this: we know there's a Ma'amar of Chazal, right? The Mishlei in Pe'ah. אוכלים מפירותיהם בעולם הזה, והקרן קיימת לו לעולם הבא. Right? We eat from the fruits in this world, but the principle is kept for עולם הבא, meaning the sachar, the reward of the mitzvot in this world we don't have. Because the reward of the mitzvah is the keren. It's the principle of the tov that we're supposed to receive. But the fruit of that principle, בעולם הזה. Now, who benefits from those fruits? So Muhammad says, Tov yanhil benebanim. The children and the grandchildren benefit from the Tov of the mitzvah, from the reward, from the, not the principle, but from the perot of the mitzvah. Because the children themselves are perot, the grandchildren are perot. So they are the ones that benefit from the perot, of the action. It's going into a complete different. We're going to hold here because this is a very big yesod. Okay. This is worth a show. We're gonna pause here. Maybe let me see if maybe we go back to this one. Okay.